you're a mascara and chapstick kind of girl. You sucked at finger painting in kindergarten and it never really improved from there. And so makeup is really hard for you. You don't understand contour or bronzer or blush placement. So you stick to the really easy things like mascara and lip gloss. But I'm here to tell you that the best way to bring attention to your eyes is actually with a clean face. So I'm gonna break it down and make it super, super simple. This is for the beginners. If you're a pro, scroll, okay? This is the very, very beginner basics with the easiest possible foolproof products in our quick and clean bundle. Step one is going to be done with the only tool that you are actually going to need, which is just a basic eyeshadow brush with a little bit of fluff to it and a little bit of length to it. Okay, so this one is short and fat. This one's a little bit longer and fluffier. This is what you're looking for. It does not have to be high quality because the products are. So we're going to start with the Blonde Brow Powder, which is also a cool sculpting powder. At Science of Pretty, we like all of our makeup to have more than one job. So you're going to take that brush, and even if you are heavy-handed Hannah, you cannot screw this up because you're just going to put a tiny bit in the lid and you're going to pick up about half of whatever you put in there, then tap it a little bit, and then you're going to go right for your crease. Just stick it right in there, and then you're going to move back and forth. Don't pick up the brush, keep it on your eye, and then just start going back and forth. Now reach down into the tear duct and out to the last lash, into the tear duct, last lash, and get that motion down. You're going to build a little bit of muscle memory there, and then speed it up as you become comfortable with that little rainbow shape that you're making, and stretch up toward the brow. All right, if you have really hooded eyes, you want to take a little bit of extra and just connect the outside of your little rainbow to the end of your brow, the tail of your brow. All right, just that little bit of a shadow right there is just going to push that back in another person's perspective. So we're getting rid of that eye flesh that competes with your iris and the whites of your eyes. That's where the attention should be, not on the eyelid. All right, so we're going to do that again on the other side. I'm going to speed it up so you can see what this is going to look like after you get really good at it. You're going to get in here and go make your little rainbow shape, stretch it up, move the brush upward until it's touching your brow. Then go back and get a little more and connect your outside of your rainbow to the tail of your brow. And you see, I'm just wiggling the brush back and forth. I'm not even really having to make a stroke. You're just transferring the product off of the brush and onto your face. And again, this is such a user-friendly product because it doesn't have a ton of pigment. And if you make a big fat mess, you could probably just take a makeup wipe and wipe it off. Like it's super clean. It's super easy, okay? Don't make it hard. Then we're gonna go in and sculpt a little bit on the cheeks. You're gonna use the hair that comes down by your ear right here, okay? This hair, wherever that is on your face, that's your starting point. And you're gonna make a little line right here to give yourself a little bit of sculpting if you need this. Now, some of you don't need to sculpt right here. If you have really high cheekbones or a small and angular face, you don't need this. But for the round faces, this can really make a big difference. Then you're gonna pull some down right here. So you're gonna make this line and you're gonna stop before you come onto the front plane of the face. Okay, think of your head as a cube and you're gonna stop before you get to this part, all right? This is gonna stay on the side. So we're not coming over on, this is for blush, okay? We're not coming on to, our sculpting is gonna stay on the side. We got that? Okay, let's do the other side. Start at the hairline. Don't come onto the front plane of the face. And that's gonna be different for everybody. That's how you use your anatomy to tell where the makeup should go. All right, so now we have this little bit of a shadow right there. And this can look a little bit gray and zombie-like if you're not careful. So in order to minimize that, we're gonna go in with our warm matte powder dispenser brush and kind of give ourselves some color now, because that cool sculpting, like I said, it can make you look a little bit skeleton-like. It's not the friendliest look. So we wanna give ourselves a vibe, a healthy glow, and that's gonna come in with the warm matte powder, and that's gonna go just above where you put the sculpting powder or the brow powder. You can do your forehead line. This is a very gentle product. It is not a strong product. So kind of like our Quick Fix, it's super, super user-friendly and very, very easy to use for people who are just a little intimidated by the whole makeup process. So great for super pale people who think everything is too warm. This is just barely warm. It's the perfect kiss of sun for those that are a little scared of something like this. Okay, so now we're gonna set under the eyes with our cool matte powder, and we're just gonna pick that up. This is gonna come with you. We're gonna send this with all of these orders for the Quick and Clean bundle. You're gonna get this little finger puff. And we're gonna just put that in the corner. Look, it's literally made to place right there. So you wanna line this up at the bottom of your nose, and the point should be right in the tear duct, and then that's how you know you got it in the right spot. Use your anatomy to determine your makeup placement. I'll put a little bit on the forehead and a little bit on the chin. And now I'll put a little, you can put a little bit on the top of your nose if you wanna help peak your nose up a little bit. You can see the little difference that made right there by just giving that little highlight. And the last and easiest step of all is your gloss. So you're just gonna take your gloss, you're gonna make a cheesy grin, find the apex of your cheeks, which is the highest point of the cheek when you make that cheesy grin, and go for it right there. And then just roll that tip off and then give yourself a little bit of blush. Tap it out, moving it kind of towards the ear a little bit. Let's do it on the other side. Tap, tap, tap. Blend till your heart is content, and then put this on your lips. It's not going to do much to conceal these speckled trout lips of mine, but we'll put it on there anyway. I will say, when you get other people's attention locked in on your eyes, they don't notice the bruising on your lips or the discoloration under your eyes or any of the things that you're worried about. Learn to see yourself from another person's perspective, and you will like yourself so much more. All right, Quick and Clean bundle is available in my TikTok shop. Look for this little orange shopping cart right here. You're gonna basically get the lip gloss for free when you buy the bundle. So what are you waiting for?